When you prepare the trading account gives the result of gross profit or gross loss. We won't say profit and loss account because it is not a trading concern, it's a non-trading concern. So we are going to prepare the final accounts of an individual. Here we are going to prepare trading account, profit and loss account and a balance sheet. Answer any three of the following questions. 10 marks, 10 into 3, 30. Hello my dear student, I am Dr. B.S. Subramanya, called by name Dr. B.S.S., Professor in Commerce and Management, Vidhyaashram First Aid College, a Temple of Excellence, MYSURU. Today, in this session, I am going to have Fundamentals of Financial Accounting First Semester BCom of an introduction class. Under this session, I am going to explain the syllabus of the first semester BCom. What are the examination patterns are, how many marks have been kept for the each question paper contains. Totally we have got 80 and 20. How they have been split up, what are the internals which we are going to conduct in our college, how the patterns are, what are the types of questions we ask in the internal, how many internals we are conducting, what procedure we followed, all will be explained in this session is considered. We will move on to syllabus now. First is the agenda. What are the syllabus are? What are the learning outcomes are? Then how many units are there? How many internals we are going to conduct? What are the exam pattern? I will repeat once again. What are the syllabus contents are? What are the learning outcomes are? How many units are there? How many internals we are going to conduct? What are the exam pattern? Then we'll move on. Unit 1, Conceptual Framework of Accounting. So the basic idea we are going to say, what is accounting cycle, journal entry? What do you mean by accounting cycle? What are the journal entry which you are going to pass? We will do detailedly when you enter to the what's called the unit 1. It is only a syllabus which we frame. Then posting to ledger and preparation. From journal entry to ledger we are going to prepare, and how the postings will be done. Unadjustment trial balance, closing journal entries, preparation of adjustment of trial balance, how to prepare the trial balance, what are the adjustments are going to give, preparation of final accounts, objectives and contents of financial statement. What do you mean by financial statement? What are the contents are? We are going to explain very detailedly. Then objective contents mean qualitative characteristics of financial statement. What are the contents are? What are the qualities of the financial statement? We are going to explain briefly. Then understandability, comparability, reliability, relevance, timelessness, faithful presentation, substantive over form. All these will be put into first semester. No, we are going to explain just a bit of point, one by point, each point we are going to explain so that it will help for second semester. When you come to the third semester, go with very, very detailedly. So here, just a bit of point of these items. Means what is accounting cycle, how accounting cycle will be prepared, what is journal entry, what is a trial balance, what are the adjustments to be made, if the adjustments are given, how to put in the trial balance, all will be explained now. Then unit 2, definition, reconciliation and disclosure of elements of financial statement. Here we are going to give definition of elements of financial statement, revenue and gain. What do you mean by revenue? What do you mean by gain? What do you mean by expenses? What do you mean by loss? So the student can understand what is actually figures are, what do you mean by revenue, how the gain will be applied in a small business concern, what are the expenses are, what are the loss to be incurred. So we are going to take all these points. One is the revenue, one is the gain, one is the expenses, one is the loss. Then we are going to explain for the student each ability. What do you mean by an asset? What do you mean by liability? What do you mean by equity? Their recognition, principle, measurement methods and disclosure of norms. How the shares will be valued. what are the assets are, which are the considered as a liability, what is equity, their recognition, what are the principle we are going to apply, what are the measurement and disclose of norms, what are the norms to be followed, all will be explained here. Then in the unit 3, financial statement of sole trading concern. So we are going to prepare the final accounts of an individual. Here we are going to prepare trading account, profit and loss account, and a balance sheet. So first we have got a journal entry to ledger, ledger to trial balance to final account. This is actually the business cycle says. First is the transaction to subsidiary books to journal entry to ledger, ledger to trial balance to final account. I will repeat this cycle. First is the transaction to subsidiary to journal to ledger to trial balance to final account, where we are going to preparation. Here, only not trading account. Here you have preparation of manufacturing account, trading account, and profit and loss account. So when you prepare the manufacturing account, we can find out what are the productions are, how much have been produced in the manufacturing account. Here, when you prepare the trading account gives the result of gross profit or gross loss. Then you prepare the profit and loss account, which gives the result of net profit or net loss. Then we prepare the balance sheet. Balance sheet is not an account, it is a statement of assets and liability. How much asset we are having, how much liability we have got, what is the position of the company, how is the capital. Asset minus liability is equal to capital. Here we are going to prepare manufacturing account to find out the production of the during the year. Then we prepare trading account, which gives the result of gross profit or gross loss. Then we prepare profit and loss account, which gives the result of net profit or net loss. Then we prepare the balance sheet. Balance sheet is not an account, it is a statement of assets and liability, a financial statement. Then we move on to unit 4, preparation of financial statements of non-profit organization. This is a non-trading concern. Here, account provision under the Society Registration Act of 1860 for society and Indian Trust Act of 1882 for trust, significance accounts of principles and policy, preparation of receipts is a non-trading concern, where we have got 3 sections here. We have to prepare receipts and payments account, then income and expenditure account, and a balance sheet. First we prepare receipts and payments account, then we prepare income and expenditure account, then we prepare the balance sheet. Here we won't say profit and loss account because it is not a trading concern, it's a non-trading concern. Non-profit organization means social service, just like hospital, it may be society, it may be education institution, where there is no profit, it's only non-trading concern, where they will prepare receipts and payments account, how much you received, how much you paid. Then from the base of the receipt and payment account, we are going to prepare income and expenditure account. Then we prepare the balance sheet of non-profit organization. There is no profit motive, only service motive we are going to deal. So here we prepare receipts and payments account of non-trading concern. Then we prepare income and expenditure account. Then we prepare the balance sheet. Then unit 5, departmental accounts. Here each departmental accounts we are going to prepare. Meaning of the each department, what are the objectives of the each department, advantage keeping the department account, why they separate department A, department B, department C, why you kept the department, we are going to explain. What is the basis of allocation of joint expenses, what is internal transfer of goods from one department to another department, goods will be transferred, that's internal transfer. Why they will meet, all are going to be explained. Preparation of profit and loss account and a balance sheet of the departments. Then skill development, collect the annual reports, preparation pro forma invoice and account sales with imaginary figures. Then question paper pattern, out of 100, 80 marks goes to paper. Part A, you have to answer 4 questions, each carrying the 5 marks. 4 into 5, 20. Then part B, you have to answer 3, each carrying the 10 marks. 10 into 3, 30. Part C, you have to answer any 2, each carrying the 15. 15 into 2, 30, totally 80 marks. I will repeat. Section A, you have to answer 4 questions, each carrying the 5 marks. 4 into 5, 20. Then you have to answer in section B 3 questions, 10 into 3, 30 marks. In the section C, you have to answer any 2, carrying 15 marks each. 15 into 2, 30 marks. Totally 80 marks. The paper is 80 marks. Another 20 is internal. Then 30 marks internal. But as the public exam, I will going to explain. In the first internal, we combine first and second combined together. This is the first internal. This is 3, 4, 5. All combined together. We'll do the second internal. Then maximum marks, final marks will be awarded an average of 2 internal. Take the average of the 2 internal and internal marks will be kept here for you. Then here, as per the question paper pattern of the Mysuru University, part A, B, C, question number 7, you have to answer any 4. So, each carrying the 5 marks, 4 into 5, 20. Section B, 5 questions we are going to ask. You have to answer any 3, each carrying the 10 marks. 10 into 3 is 30. Section C, you have to answer any 2. 2 into 15 is 30. Total mass is 80. I will repeat. Section A, part A, will ask 7 questions. You have to answer any 4, each carrying the 5 marks. 4 into 5 is 20. This is section A. Section B, we ask 5 questions. You have to answer any 3, each carrying 10. 10 into 3 is 30. Part C, we'll ask the 3 questions. You have to answer any 2, each carrying the 15. 15 into 2 is 30, totally 80 marks. This is the paper pattern. Then, internal assessment question paper pattern. Here, duration is 1 hour. Part A, name of the course, total marks 80. Answer any 4 of the following questions, 5 marks is 4 into 5, 20. Answer any 3 of the following question, 10 marks, 10 into 3, 30. Answer any 2 of the following question, 15, 15 into 2, as per the internal assessment QP pattern. Here, totally we have got 80. Previously, it has been changed here. Then, the pattern of the question paper has been changed. Here, we have kept aside totally 80, 20. 20 for internal in the public examination. You have got 80 and 20. 20 for what's called internal, 80 for paper, 35%, totally 40% is there. 35% we have to score in the paper and remaining in the internal, totally 40%. So hope you understand. So we'll meet in next session with Unit 1 where I'm going to explain what is accountancy, what is account. Till then, goodbye. Meet in the next session.